Today is August 24th, and I'm playing Forza Horizon 4. A video game that I never thought I would say it's fantastic because I dismissed the Forza series for so long. I am so sorry! Why did I miss it? But that's not the point. The point is, today is a very special day because August 24th is the very first day that I ever posted my very first Let's Play video. Super Mario Bros. 3, Part 1. And I finished it within 4 days because I didn't believe in quality over quantity. Because I was just an idiot back then. But now I'm more experienced. I'm definitely more experienced. But still, I don't really, get that many views. But I say this every day, but that doesn't really matter. Anyway. Point is, today celebrates 11 years of Let's Playing, and... God, 11 years. 11 years. Honestly, it feels almost like yesterday where I know it sounds cheesy, but it sounds like, it seems like only yesterday that I went ahead and made my 10th anniversary video that was like over an hour long. Just me rambling on about the various Let's Plays I did in the past. And, yeah, it's been a thing. It's been a thing. So, rather than do the usual history of my channel, which you should probably already know at this point, I'm just going to talk about the various projects that I did over the last year, because I feel like that would be more appropriate and how I did. And, yeah. Hey, if somebody else did it, then I might as well do it. Anyway, from August 24th of last year to today, I have done the Let's Plays Super Mario Odyssey, Halo 4 Spartan Ops, Halo 5 Guardians Blind, finally finished up that series, Final Fantasy VII, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Pokemon Sword, Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke, Cuphead, and I'm currently doing Doom on the YouTube channel. Now, what I want to talk about is, well, first of all, Super Mario Odyssey. Because Super Mario Odyssey, man, it's still incredibly fantastic. It's still the best Mario game I've ever played in my life. The best controlling game ever made. Fight me. I would happily 100% it all over again if I could. It is one of my favorite games of all time. And I am just very happy to share my happiness with Super Mario Odyssey with you. So, yeah. It even got to a point where I actually recorded a week's worth of videos in one day. I was that excited about it. It was so good. It was so good. Anyway, with Let's Plays 61 and 62, which were Halo 4 and 5, I can finally say I'm done with the Halo series on my channel as Let's Plays. But sir, you haven't done any of the spin-offs. Yeah, I haven't. Anyway, though, yeah, Halo 4 and Spartan Ops, it was... Well, not really Halo 4, because Halo 4 was the easy part. I asked y'all if you wanted me to cover Spartan Ops, and you said, yeah, so... I did this to myself. I did this to myself, and Spartan Ops was one of the most grueling experiences ever. I'll never go through it ever again. It totally sucked. It totally sucked. And Halo 5, I would definitely take over Spartan Ops any day, but if I'm going to be perfectly honest, Halo 5 is probably still the game that I would have to say is probably the most mixed feelings I've ever had for a game, at least in a very long time. Because while I did enjoy playing the game, like, the game itself wasn't really, terrible. It's just that the story and writing kind of sucked. Like, they made Cortana, like, the antagonist for no reason. Master Chief is, like, invisible throughout the story. And I'm just like, what is going on with this plot? I don't understand. It'll be kind of interesting to see how Halo Infinite builds upon it because, well, that's coming up, and I'm definitely going to stream it on YouTube because whatever is going on with Twitch right now. But yeah, I'm just honestly very glad to be done with the Halo series, at least in terms of Let's Plays. As for streams, though, I'm definitely going to stream Halo Infinite whenever that comes out. Like, thank God it's still coming out on the Xbox One, and if the Infinite multiplayer is any indication, I'm going to have a fun time. Next up, we have Final Fantasy VII. A project that I would never underestimate ever again. Honestly, I really did expect it to take like 40 or 60 videos, but not 72, like, Christ. It's just I never really went the 100% route with Final Fantasy VII before, and it was interesting. It was interesting to actually, you know, sit my ass down and 100% Final Fantasy VII to the best of my ability. Like, get all the enemy skills and all the master materia and even take on the super bosses and all that. And do chocobo breeding. Which, honestly, it wasn't really so bad. It was just, you know, a little bit grindy. It was just grindy. It was just very, very grindy. But aside from that, though, it was actually something new I wanted to try out for a little bit, which was dip my hands into a little bit of acting, I guess. Not to mention the fact that I had a voice cast for the finale, which is something that I want to do for future 3D Final Fantasies that I might possibly do in the future, maybe, and that was cool. I feel like it did a very good job with, you know, voicing Barret and everything, because I love voicing Barret and Sephiroth too. You know, how Barret, how I can totally voice match Barrett's voice in the arena was like, you know, I loved him, and I just loved doing Sephiroth's deep voice. Oh, Cloud, you have no idea how happy I am to be in Smash with you. It's just like, oh my god, it was so much fun. It was honestly so much fun, and I was very sad because Sephiroth didn't talk anymore after he summoned the meteor. That was dumb. But, you know, it was all good because I actually really enjoyed making Final Fantasy VII the Let's Play. And I really did enjoy playing that game too, so yeah. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Now, this one was an entirely new thing for my channel entirely because I never really did like any sort of strategy game before. But I have dipped my hands into the Pikmin in the past, and I didn't really beat it, but what I enjoyed was really fun. And actually being able to play an actual Pikmin game was honestly one of the best games I played this year. Like, yeah, honestly, like my first Pikmin game, and it was really fun. Pikmin 3 Deluxe was really fun. I'm not sure what I want to do with mission mode, to be honest. Like, I probably would just leave it alone for now, since I have other things to do. But, you know, maybe one day. And then I say that and I never do it, so yeah. Pokemon Sword. You know, my rants about the fanbase still stand to this day. To this very day when we're hyping up Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. I mean, again, some of them might be valid, but others might not. I don't really know anymore, man. I just want to enjoy Pokemon again, and that's probably the reason why I even made Pokemon Sword the Let's Play. Because I wanted to show you absolutely everything that those games had to offer. And 86 videos about the subject is like no easy feat. No easy feat. There was like hours of just doing Dynamax adventures just to show off everything that the Crown Tundra had to offer. I had to spend over an hour looking for all those Diglett just to show you the rewards in the Isle of Armor. It was a daunting task to get all those watts just to show off absolutely everything in the DLC. And honestly, the DLC pretty much carried the game. Like, I enjoyed my time with Pokemon Sword, definitely, and I did enjoy making it, but the DLC definitely carried it. I am not gonna lie to you, the DLC carried it for sure. And if the DLC is good, then that makes the game very enjoyable for me. Because, joke's on you, I really like Pokemon Sword, and I wanted to show why. And even if I didn't change your minds, that's absolutely okay. That's absolutely okay. Keep on being probably one of the worst fan bases ever. I don't care anymore. I just want to enjoy a Pokemon game. And I'll very happily let's play Brilliant Diamond next year. This is what the biggest media franchise could do with their trees. Look at the trees in Forza Horizon 4. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke. This was definitely my first 2D Zelda. Well, not really, because my first 2D Zelda was a game called Blossom Tales, The Sleeping King. A really good Link to the Past clone, and it was great. But my first actual 2D Zelda was Link's Awakening, and as far as that went pretty good. That went pretty good. There was definitely a period where I stopped recording for a little bit because I just had a lot to do at the time. So, well, not really a lot to do at the time, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm trying to think of what to say here, but I can't because my brain broken. But yeah, Link's Awakening, honestly, practicing it and following the Zelda dungeon walkthrough honestly wasn't really so bad, or at least in practice. Once I was able to get into it, though, honestly, that daunting dungeon, or the daunting dungeons of Eagle's Tower and Turtle Rock wasn't really so bad. It was not bad at all. Those were probably the parts of the game that I was intimidated by the most. And they were cakewalks when I practiced. So, honestly, not really too bad. Not really too bad at all. And probably the feeling of intimidation was seeping through my brain because the next two Let's Plays, Cuphead and Doom, are definitely ones that came out of nowhere. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to play Cuphead for a while, and aside from, once again, Honeycomb Herald, Cuphead, very fantastic. Very fantastic. And once again, Doom just sort of came out of nowhere because I've been developing a sort of Let's Play block, I guess. I don't know. Like, I know what my future plans are, but as for my current plans, I'm just like, no. Which definitely means that I'm maybe running out of games, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not, but it feels like I am, but I don't know. I don't really know, dude. I just don't know. I'm not going to stop, though. I'm not going to stop with the Let's Playing, though, and Doom will continue. And the next one, which is number nice. But, you know, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than, you know, these mental blocks happen. They definitely do happen, and I was kind of in a panic of just deciding what I wanted to do as a Let's Play. And I know I have a few down in the pipeline that I really, really want to do. But those aren't coming up for, like, a while. So, yeah. So, I guess that's about it. Like, 11 years. 11 years of Let's Playing is definitely enough to satiate anyone. And if you're new to the channel, then hi. I am currently on Let's Play number 68 out of, like, I don't know how many. I have 11 years worth of Let's Play content on here and various other videos that I have coming down the pipeline and also have come down the pipeline, so check them out. And I also want to thank my family for just putting up with me, my shouting I want to thank my buddies for supporting me. And I want to thank you for commenting on the videos. Because I read all your comments. And even though some of them are weird, I appreciate them. I really do. I ain't gonna stop because, once again, this is my favorite hobby in the world, and I'm earning money from that now, so might make this a job if y'all spread the word around, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, 11 years, and I hope to see many more. So that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Doom. Take care. It's honestly just absolutely unreal how good this game looks. Like, I mean, this is just the Xbox One version. Imagine how good Forza 5 is gonna look. Like, what? Why did I ever dismiss this series about cars?